Alright, Virgo, welcome to Grain of Salt Tarot. Thank you so much for being here. This is a general reading, so please take it with a grain of salt or not. It's entirely up to you. We all have free will to some extent, apparently, but who can be sure? We do have some at least. We can choose how we wish to feel, how we wish to think, and how we decide to act, depending. So, if you have any spare blessings you can send my way, strength, positivity, harmony, happiness, any of that stuff, please send it my way. I'm being absolutely tested and challenged by the universe right now when it comes to practicing what I preach, because I do a lot of readings within here regarding like getting the Ten of Cups, and I don't usually go to the tarot, but when I do, it's when it's necessary. I'll like my own tarot, I'll go other places. But yeah, this came out, and literally I've had two gigantic, enormous piles of cow dung dropped on my back doorstep, like 2 meters away from me, because a huge parkland redevelopment is taking place, and they're about 1.5 stories high, directly in front of the backdrop of where I live. And it's like, so I've got to climb 2 enormous piles of poo to get that. That's the least of my worries. It's the fact that I've got a bunch of towel movers going on around me. Yep. And I gotta persevere. I gotta keep going. I gotta do it. I gotta practice what I preach. So if I'm still here next week or next month, well, that's a good sign. That's a very good sign. Yep. And today it was scorching hot, and the sun beaming on these enormous mountains, and the stench, the cow dung was cooking all day. And I could smell it on me, but yeah, it's okay. It's okay. So I'm walking around the shopping mall and probably getting looks. People go, what's that dude been up to? And it's been rolling around in whatever. So yeah, before I cut the deck, funny stuff. Cool story, bro. Anyway, Virgo, we are working on this beautiful mandala. So for every subscriber, we're filling in a placement. It's coming alive, starting to come alive, vibrant, radiant, very positive. And the reason behind this is the mandala has many meanings. One in particular is oneness. Oneness within the universe, being connected to everything and anything. I'm connecting with you on your journey. You're connecting with me. So that's what that's all about. Okay, and I'm also uploading a bunch of special edition Lionsgate readings. It's going to be all about within. It's intense, about this portal that you're stepping into, and I'm very excited for that. So stay tuned. It'll be uploaded leading up to Lionsgate, which is the 8th of August, 88, and very excited. It's always a very intense period, Lionsgate. So here we go. We have the Emperor in the 4th. Could be dealing with the Aries, possibly. Then we have the subconscious Knight of Pentacles. That's good. Very good. I love that energy. And the Star. Wow. In the emotions. Could be dealing with Aquarius. 4 of Cups here. In the actions position. Okay. And then fruition, we have Page of Wands. Cool. That's good. That's good. Considering, that's very good. 2 of Swords at the core. And then we have 5 of Pentacles in the recent past. Okay, I see why. I see why that this is happening. And we'll just go around the board and then we'll get clarification for all these energies. So here with the Emperor, it's about standing in your power. I feel like this is you. I feel like this is you trying to stand in your power as much as possible with what is unfolding here. So up in the subconscious position. This is dealing with spirit. And this is slow and steady wins the race goal. So I feel like this is taking a lot longer than you would have hoped. But spirit is at work getting this done. And I feel like the bigger you dream, the longer it can take. Possibly. Possibly, but we'll see. We'll see. It's definitely happening. Like, it's definitely happening. It's in the works. But there's logistics to all this. And emotions. This could be wish fulfillment. Here, very good chance that is the case. Very good chance. And then we have the Four of Cups here, feeling unfulfilled in the actions position. So there is a blessing here, and you're not seeing the blessing. It's in disguise. We need to show gratitude for the things that we do have. We'll get to the bottom of this, what's going on though, because I can see there's a lot more to this. A lot more to meets the eye. So this, I've got a feeling there's communication coming in here for you with the Page of Wands, or some action in its early stages, some development, but I'm definitely picking up some communication. It feels positive. So I feel like you have been hopeful, like you were very hopeful, then you've gone to hopeful, and then you've gone to not hopeful, but we're going to see that there is some hope there, okay? Page of Pentacles here in the recent past, feeling inadequate, not having enough support, lack of, and that doesn't serve you at all, being in that energy. And even though it might seem that way, and the life that you're living, we need to shed that and not believe that at all, and believe that we are adequate and that we do have enough support, because you do. Everything's happening as it needs to happen. It might not be happening exactly the way you want it to, but it is happening, okay? Two of Swords here, indecision, doubt, confusion about making this decision, where it's going to lead. I feel like you might have to make a call here, and there is a bit of fear. I feel like you're being pushed out of your comfort zone, but let's go to the wide awake deck to see a bit more about what's happening with you. Okay. So I feel like the outcome is a really good sign for you. Okay. And there is some love here. So that's good to see. There is. Even though there's Four of Cups, I feel like it's coming out here. Ten of Pentacles. Okay, we got Devil up there. See, that's not a good sign, and I feel like that this is in the past. I mean, this is the law of cause and effect, and this is what so many people, so many beautiful beings out there don't realize, is that they're sabotaging, delaying, or blocking, or whatever their manifestation is, what they want to see coming to fruition, because they're stepping in that energy. Yeah. Alright. I feel like you have been putting in the work. That Four of Wands is beautiful, I might add. We'll get there. And the Eight of... Wow. Yeah, you have been doing a lot of work. Wow. Two. So I'm feeling love. And yeah, I see this. But there's no cups. Where are the cups? Where are the cups? You have been working on this for a while. And it's as if there has been an ending. Wow, that just flipped out. So there's love there. Expressing these emotions. Have you been expressing your emotions? I don't feel like you have been. To the extent that maybe you feel like you have. Interesting. So I'm surrounded by fire signs. well, I'm basically surrounded, I can just put it down. I'm surrounded by Pisces, Sagittarius, Scorpios, Cancerians, Geminis. But no Virgos, no Capricorns, and no Taurus. No Earth wants to hang around me. So where do I meet Earth signs? Can you please tell me in the comment box? I'd really like to know where, why, how do you meet an Earth sign? I'd love to spend more. I've researched a lot about Earth signs. But they don't want to come anywhere near me. Please tell me why. Yeah, I'm sure you can see why. You're probably like, I'd like to know. I'd like to understand why. We have a tower melon up there. Interesting. So, we do have a lot of Earth here. We have a lot of Earth. A lot of working. So, in the thoughts, you've been working on something here. Collaborating came into fruition. You see what it is. You're very sure here of what's manifested, what's materialized here. It's what's been created. It's been worked on. It's established over a duration. It's not overnight. I feel like you see this. You definitely see this. And then up here with Spirit, disappointment, loss. Okay, this is all to do with the Five of Pentacles. So this is law of cause and effect. If you change this, if you change that way of being, if you change this Five of Pentacles and step into feeling abundant like you have all these pentacles, you are wealthy with blessings. If you change that you are adequate, that you can build, that you can create, that you can do amazing, beautiful things, that will change this outcome. So we have to be careful. We have to be very careful of how we feel, how we act, how we think. Very important. Very important. So why is this... I mixed it up. There we go. Okay. So this devil, because of this disappointment, ego. Ego has the power of spirit. So you've got ego and you've got spirit. And ego is the devil. It will fight for all the attention and tell you all these lies that aren't true, that you are inadequate, blah, blah, blah. This is what I do with my within readings. And we're trying to be external here, but this is important for you to understand this, because things in your life aren't going exactly how it's planned. It is happening, but it's not going exactly how you want it to. And the reasons why is because of these energies that you're stepping into that don't serve you. It's easier said than done. Yes, I understand. But we condition the mind. The more you do it, it's like going to the gym. The better the easier it becomes, and then it just becomes natural. So, the devil. I feel like there's just, it's not going anywhere because of ego. This is what spirit feels inadequate. There's no guilt, no shame here. Like we neglect spirit, because like spirit's with us always present. Like ego's always present as well. But yeah, spirit feels like spirit is unable to serve you right now. But spirit is still working at it. But if you want to speed this up, then you got to change your ways of being. Step into the Nine of Cups energy. Uplift your frequencies of vibrations. It's very important you do this. Four of Pentacles. Hanging on to something possibly here. This Four of Wands, yeah, establishing this, building this You want everything to come together, and that's your wish. And I understand that you're holding on to that, but don't hold on too tightly, because that's when you are pushing it away. Law of attraction. When you hold on to something, you're clinging on to it. It's like lust. Lust is a sin, and we can't do that. We need to push it away. We don't want to push it away. We want it to come to us. We want it to come to us. That's how the attraction works. And yeah, well, when you do have intentions, you set your intentions, you put them out there, set it, let it, forget it, and flow, and just move on, and be in the present as much as possible. I feel like you're holding on too tightly to this, and if you let go, it'll happen sooner than you think. Be vulnerable, let go, and allow it to come to you. See, this is what stepping in your power is, and that's what the Emperor does. The Emperor will let go and allow it to come to the Emperor. He's sure that it will come. Completely sure. Why am I being guided up there again? No, we're not going back there again. No. No. Tell moment. So, yeah, I feel like you've been focusing on this a lot, but like these are your shifts, and yeah, I feel like you are changing. You're shifting your focus elsewhere. You are, which is good. Which is good, but you're still not happy. You're not happy with what's happening here. Tell them explosive. That's in the actions. I almost feel like you want to start again, and all this work has been put in. And it's as if you want to give, wow, as if you want to give up. It's right there, 9 of Wands. 8 of Pentacles, working on this, rebuilding, like relentlessly, religiously. You want to work on this. You feel like you can't go on any further. In a way, you want to give up, but then you keep on working. This is what's coming into fruition. So this is what will be happening. You will. These energies are going to get the better of you. I feel like you're going to be sick or tired of feeling like that 5 of Pentacles, feeling like inadequate, that you don't have enough support and whatever. And then here we have this 4 of Cups, feeling unfulfilled, not seeing the blessing. So there's a lesson in every blessing. So you're getting something out of this, but you don't even see it. You don't even see it. This needs to happen like this. I feel like you need to live and learn so this doesn't happen again. We need to grow, we need to evolve, we need to learn. So it's part of the process. I feel like this is a process. Yeah, it's a process. And then we have the 9 of Pentacles here, which is all about your prey, like what you wish for, what you desire. And that's what you're holding on to here. You're holding on to that closely, 4 of Pentacles. But you can bring this in. I mean, you've done it before. This is all about Rome being built in a day. You've done it before. And you've earned all these notches under your belt. You've earned all these stripes. And you can do it again with your wisdom, with your peace of mind, with these vibrant energies, these uplifting frequencies and vibrations. It's like when you're in a good place, this can be done. Well, you understand you can do it. You've done it before. Like you can make things happen. You can make magic happen. 2 of Wands here is the quest, the path that you're on. And you're unsure. You're unsure. I don't feel like you're overthinking too much, overanalyzing too much. Maybe a bit, but I feel like you're sure, then you're not sure, then you're sure, then you're not sure. And if you're not sure, well then it's not going to come sure into fruition. You need to be sure and just let it go. Whatever this is that you desire. I feel like for some out there it's relationships, for some I feel like it's career, for some I feel like it's finance, for some reason I feel that this is a dream, a hobby that you want to turn into a profession kind of thing. there will be some hope. Like, I feel like you're going to get a breadcrumb from wherever. You're going to get breadcrumbs, definitely, to keep you going, to keep persevering through this. And you've already put in so much work, and it'd be a shame to just let it go. And maybe that's what you're tossing up. Like, do I just walk in a completely different direction and leave this in the past and let go? Or do I continue? And yeah, the quest sucks. It's challenging. Yeah, I want that in reverse. Make a decision. Make a decision, like a commitment. But yeah, you hold the world in the palm of your hands. I definitely see that there's a lot of work been put in here. You see that? You see that? It's like too late to give up now. But the universe will test you to see if you really want it. And that's what I feel like what's happening with me right now. I'm being tested to see if I really want all these things. Because I want all these things. So it's like, I'm being tested left, right, and center. Be careful what you wish for. You might just get it. But yeah, I keep saying, tower moments are always welcome here. They allow us to grow and learn and evolve. And practice what I preach. Practice what I preach. That's not, I don't feel like that's for you at all. I feel like you're on your own journey. We're all on our own path. And yeah, I feel like you've got to play the game a bit better and not step into these negative energies. You need to step into the positive energies, feel vibrant, alive, and positive, do things that make you happy. If it wasn't meant to be, it wasn't meant to be. But of course, everything's happening for a good reason. You'll see, because that's the Four of Cups. You don't see the blessing. And then you look back and go, wow, this couldn't have happened any better. I see now why that needed to happen. I see why. Because then I wouldn't have, this would never have happened, or I wouldn't have never discovered that, or found out this about this, or whatever. So, yeah, I mean, this is your wish, and that's fine. And you see that there's a lot that's established over, there is, over a duration. So, don't give up yet. And if you really want it to happen, like I said, the universe will test you. You need to step into these positive energies. 9 of Cups. 9 of Pentacles. Feel abundant. And focus your energies where they serve you. What makes you happy. What makes you feel good. Have fun. Enjoy life. And it will assist your spirit bringing that in, because you're uplifting your spirit's frequencies and vibrations. Never underestimate the power of your spirit, Virgo. Never. Your spirit, not mine, not anybody else's. Yours. We am that we am. Sending you the abundance of love and light. Enjoy the rest of your day, morning, evening, afternoon, dusk, dawn, whatever it is for you. And yeah, stay tuned for the Lionsgate videos, because I definitely feel like that is going to help you along your journey, this quest that you're on, this path. And I feel like you are being guided in the right direction. You're just not aware of that yet. The truth will be revealed. Okay, thank you, Virgo.